Emma was preparing dough for her signature dish, but what terrified her was a bug crawling out of the freshly made dough. She jumped in shock and quickly killed the bug. Out of suspicion, she decided to cut open the dough. The situation inside was very disturbing. The dough had mutated. She quickly threw it in the trash. Suspecting a pest problem, she immediately called a pest control expert, but things would only get worse. When she checked the storage room, she was shocked to find all the food, everything she carefully prepared, had spoiled overnight. Everything was moldy and rotten. She panicked and canceled the dinner plans for tonight. Determined to find the source of the problem, she came to her vegetable garden, where she grew her own produce, but disaster was waiting here too. Her once flourishing garden was now wasteland. Suspecting the damage was caused by nearby rabbits, she started feeling terrified. This woman wasn't always dealing with such disasters. She used to be a top chef. Her skills earned rave reviews and loyal followers. After gaining recognition and success, she found her boss and proposed her resignation plan, wanting to open her own restaurant. Although her boss tried to keep her, she was determined to pursue her dreams. She quickly found an old rundown house in the countryside, perfect for her new business. Although she didn't know, this place once belonged to a legendary witch. Excited to establish a restaurant, she contacted a friend with extensive connections, hoping to turn this place into a high-end, customized dining experience, tailored specifically for the elite. After the plan launched, she started deep cleaning the kitchen. As she scrubbed off years of grime, she constantly encountered rotten food and strange, crawling insects. After several days of work, the kitchen was finally spotless, ready for grand opening. Her first major event was scheduled. A famous food critic was coming to taste her creations. Confident in her abilities, she planned to conquer the critic with the finest desserts. However, after letting the dough ferment overnight, she found the dough had weirdly transformed. A bug appeared when she opened it. More bugs writhed and crawled out, covering the dough. Looking at the ruined pastries before her, Emma could only throw them all away. But when she thought this was just an accident, she found all the ingredients she carefully prepared had started molding and spoiling. The reserved dining time was about to arrive, but everything was ruined. To not affect her opening, she could only start preparing again, and now the food expert had arrived. Facing this high-end taste moment, she could only use available materials, simply putting together a temporary creation. Watching the diner start tasting her food, she immediately began making her second dish. This was a caramelized onion soup with roasted almond pastry. Seeing the diner's satisfied expression, Emma finally relaxed her anxious heart. But when she served the third dish and finished the simple food introduction, an accident happened again. A bug ran out from the dish, then started crawling toward her across the table. While everyone was still eating with relish, Emma discovered the plate was now crawling with bugs, about to be eaten by the expert. Facing this embarrassing scene, Emma could only pretend to stay calm and say, the meal ended awkwardly. Watching the food expert being sent away, Emma wanted to explain the house's strangeness, but her partner didn't care about these things, thinking this was just the chef's mistake. Looking at the messy kitchen,